I'm currently experiencing a migraine. And hopefully it doesn't get more intense because I have a lot of stuff I need to do, including packing. It's a mess right now. I need to pack for my weekend away. I spent so much money today. I didn't mean to spend that much money, but I did. Um, yeah, the spending is getting a little crazy, so I need to calm down. And I felt like I was calming down, but I really am not. And I need to calm down. I need to just like focus on what I have because Joe, you don't need to spend that much money. Um Especially since I'm gonna not be working for the next 3 weeks, which is so daunting. Is it the next? Yeah, like the next 3 weeks I won't be working. So that's so scary. So I'm going to be relying a bit on TikTok. Hopefully, I'm trying to get monetized on here, but it's so difficult. Obviously, I know that I've been on YouTube for years, but I'm very grateful for everyone who watches my videos. The reason I have a migraine, let's get to that, is because I went to see A Quiet Place day one, and oh my God, you guys. Listen, when I first started watching the movie, I had so many critiques. I was nitpicking the heck out of it because I personally was like, hey, it's been like 20 minutes into this movie. I would not recommend this movie to anyone. I really just don't feel like I really did go there expecting a quiet place type thrills and scariness. Like, I'm not a scary movie person, but it really does. A Quiet Place is like the only franchise that I can watch that's doesn't disrupt my sleep schedule, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's not that scary. It's more about family. It's more about being in these circumstances. This movie kind of like flipped it a little bit, and the compassion that I saw on screen, especially towards the end, it's just I've cried. It's been so long since I've cried this much. Oh my God, I cried so much. It was so bad. And my sister cried and my cousin cried. We all went together. This is my dragon, by the way. She's from Mexico. This is her tail. Isn't she cute? She's cute. Anyway, I have a flight tomorrow. Well, the movie was so good. I can see how some people think it's like mid or boring because they're expecting, like I said, thrills and like jumps, a lot of scariness. They toned down the scariness a lot, to be honest. But I really appreciated the story and I was crying so much. And I appreciate seeing a cat and anxiety representation. That was really good. Um, I'm packing for my trip to New York to see my friend Hannah. Before I do that, I have to one, finish packing, two, take a shower, three, I have to send some concept drafts to my manager. Four, find some things to do in New York because I always leave the planning. When I'm not the one like initially planning things, I kind of just like to go with the flow. But like if people ask me for the plans, I feel a lot of pressure. So I feel like, oh, what if the plans aren't good? Like, like I'm very easy. Like I love cafe hopping, thrifting, bookshops, like walking in nature. I'm very happy doing whatever. Um, yeah, so I don't really know what to do on this specific trip. I just want to spend time with my friend that I'm going to visit. I literally go eat with her and just talk with her in a city, and that's fine with me. I don't have any like things I need to do in New York. Especially since like I can go at any time. Um, yeah, like what else? I'm trying to figure out what kind of traveler I am because I feel like itineraries are awesome, like outlines are awesome, but I'm definitely never upset if I don't stick to them. And I don't know what it is, but I always, like, for example, when I was in Japan, I loved the fact that I didn't have to plan a thing because I'm the planner in my family. I'm the one who plans things. I'm the reason my family went on a cruise. I'm the reason we traveled to Houston. Like, we've done a bunch of traveling together, and I'm the one who plans everything. So when I went to Japan, I loved the fact that I didn't have to plan a single thing. I went with a tour company, and they just planned everything and gave us free time. And then by that time, I had made a bunch of friends, so I just got to spend time with them. I loved not being in charge of that, and it was the best and most freeing feeling. And I didn't feel like I was like the only thing I kind of maybe want to do is go to a cat cafe, and I did. I went on my own. Um, Besides that, there wasn't really anything that I was like, I have to go to the Sky Tower, or I have to do this, or I have to do that, or I feel like I haven't been to Japan. I have to eat sushi. Like, I didn't even eat sushi the entire time I was in Japan. It really was just like enjoying being there and being alive there. Like, I shopped, I ate, I had a good time. I didn't have anything I needed to do or see. Of course, there was a lot of things that they ended up putting on the itinerary. But I would have been happy regardless, just walking the streets. And the thing is, I love to do everything. So if everyone was like, Joe, we're gonna go here, and that did happen, I was like, oh, I'll go with you, and it was so fun. But I'm definitely not the type who like needs to do things or feels like the trip was a waste. I'm very, especially if I'm traveling with people, I'm much more interested in being in this new place with that person than doing certain activities. I'm with or without, I'm good. I'm happy. With it or without it, I'm happy. More than anything, I want to be there with people that I am friends or love. And I'm trying to figure out if I'm the type of person who like, I don't love sleeping in on vacation, because to me it doesn't really feel like vacation. It just feels like life somewhere else for a little while. And I always feel like I can come back. Like, for example, if you're vacationing from work, then yeah, you're gonna want to sleep in because you don't get to do that. So it can feel like a lot of pressure to go out and do a bunch of things when you maybe just want to sleep in and enjoy your vacation that way. But yes, of course you could do that from home. But like the minute you wake up, it doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3 in the afternoon. You're in a new city. You can go do whatever. It doesn't really matter. It's really just up to you how you want to spend it. I love staycations. I love cruises. I love traveling. I love flights. I love I love it. But yeah, I always feel like it's okay that I didn't do everything because I'll be back. Like, I'll be back. Um, I don't know why I feel that way, but I'll always be back. Like in Japan, I was like not upset that I didn't do XYZ. I was like, no, I'll be back. It's fine. Um, and I feel that way about a lot of things. But that's how I feel. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not good with like, even with this, if there's a set schedule, I'll follow it to a T. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm very happy just living life and enjoying, taking it slow as well. Unless I'm there for like one specific event or one specific reason. Like for example, I traveled to Mexico last year for Music Bank, and I loved it. As long as I got to do that thing, the rest of the time was free to just free for all, do whatever. But I'm happy to live life that way. Go to places and just live. Um, oh my god, this headache is not like leaving me. When I cry a lot, I get an intense headache, and that's common for a lot of people. But why is that? I'm gonna look it up. Why? Is there anything I can do to relieve it? What to do when you have a headache from crying? How to find relief? Yes, please. You can expect a pounding headache, like a bad cold mixed with a hangover. When you're sad, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol. Those stress hormones set off neurotransmitters that trigger physical reactions like the tension in your forehead or even those tears that come streaming down your face. One of the neurotransmitters in particular, acetylcholine, is responsible for the waterworks. The chemical helps stimulate your lacrimal glands located just below the lower corners of your brow bones, which then produce tears. When the tears start flowing, that's when your nostrils start to swell, causing congestion in your sinuses. The muscles in your head and neck start to tighten around that time. 2. Basically, when you start to feel like crap emotionally, your body starts to do the same. So when does crying cause horrendous headaches? The link between sobbing and a headache is kind of fuzzy. Experts aren't 100% sure. Great. But there are some strong theories that come down to what type of pain you experience. Tension type headache. Most people end up with a tension type headache from crying. While those headaches make your entire head hurt, they don't lead to nausea or light sensitivity. The evil cousin, migraines. Ooh. Yeah, light sensitivity, huge for me as a person who has struggled with severe migraines for a long time, since I was 12. Yeah, I used to be on medication for migraines, but I stopped. I don't know if I should go back on. I stopped because I kind of wanted to see what life was like without the headache. Without the migraine. It's been a long time since I had migraines back to back to back. I still do get them occasionally, and they're still just as strong, but they don't happen as frequently. Like, not at all. Like, not as frequently as before. Before, it was just so unbearable and bad. But I don't know if that was a result of me getting older. I don't know, better habits somehow. I don't know if I have better habits, but maybe. But I used to take medication. When you cry, you tighten up your forehead and also the neck and the back of the head. Long bouts of crying can also affect your sinuses. Okay. How do I fix it? Give me anything. Ice pack or hot pack. A hot or cold shower. That sounds amazing, actually. My sister's calling me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Bye. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'll try the hot shower. Bye.